Hey YouTube. Alright, so let's upgrade the night sight or the sights on my Glock 43. I got some Ameriglo Spartans. And I want to show them real quick because they're pretty sweet. So what they are is they are blacked out on the back. No grooves. Like on the Trigicon HDs, I think they have like grooves on the back. It's a smooth back. But the tritium inserts glow really bright. And you've got a high-vis front sight post, which is my first set like this with a blacked out back and high-vis front. And I really like it. Pretty sweet for fast target acquisition. Bringing it up. Let's see. So I chose these over the HDs because of the price, obviously, but I like that these are shorter. These are shorter in height than the HDs. I think they stand up a little taller. The HDs did. And the factory sights on this gun were about the same height as these. I wanted to make sure, and those shot really accurately. Like you put the post in the U, and you put the top of your front post on your target, and that's where the point of impact is. And I really like that setup. I don't have to like lollipop or like 6 o'clock hold or like cover the target. I like that you just put the top of the front post and the bullet head it's right there at like 7 to 10 to 15 yards. It's pretty right on. So that's why I went with those, and they're quite a bit cheaper. And I dig them. I think they're awesome. They've been positive so far. I've got maybe 500 rounds through them, and yeah, worked real well. I Loctited the front post with some blue, and I installed them with. I should probably do a separate video on this because this is a pretty sweet little rig. I got for $44 or something on Amazon. This Vism by NC Star. That's what bugged me. So yeah, I use this. I think it was $44 on Amazon. A killer deal. If you're looking at one just to do Glocks, this will definitely do the job. Because Glock sights aren't in there super tight, and this lines up really well for Glocks. I tried my big frame Glocks. I put my Glock 20 in here, it lines up well. My Glock 23, some mid frame Glocks, and it worked on the 43. So I also tried putting my shield in here. Unfortunately, I could not get the shield front sight to line up with the pusher. Like, because the shield, the front end, the front end right here, this round metal part, wouldn't work right here. It would have to be out past this, and that brings the front sight post too far forward past the pusher. So I don't know, I think you could maybe twist this whole platform out of there. And if you took that out, you might be able to put and just shim it up a little bit on the inside, and then that will bring you another 1/4 inch that way. And I think because I'm hitting on this, the front end of the gun where the recoil spring assembly goes right here in the shield is landing on this where it needs to line up with the front sight. So I took that out and put a little shim in there, just got a little block that was the right height. Might be able to make it work, but whatever. I don't plan on putting night sights on that anyway. Another video for another day. But this thing worked fantastic for doing the Glock rear sight. And another reason I wanted to do it is because some reason on mine, take a real close look at where the rear sight sits in the dovetail. There's more gap on one side than the other side. It does not, if you were to center it exactly in the center of the slide, it wouldn't be hitting point of aim, point of impact. So you could always take it to a store and have the guys there do it. They'll typically do it at the gun store if you buy the sights there. If you do that, they'll line it up straight in your dovetail, and I don't know, maybe the laser bore sight, maybe that makes it right. I'm not sure. But if you get to the range and you bench it and it's not shooting point of aim, point of impact, you're kind of screwed. You got to go back, have them do a little adjustment, and then you got to take it back and shoot it, and it could take a bunch of trips. Where if you got one of these guys, put it in your range bag. And then if you have to adjust it at the range, you just take your slide off your gun, put it in, adjust, slide it a little bit, shoot. You can actually do your own maintenance at the range. So with non-adjustable sights, this is a pretty key thing to have, I think, in my opinion, for Glocks. But if you have night sights that are not like adjustable with an Allen screw or something like that. Yeah, so pretty happy with it. Although it'll only, I don't know, do a rear sight basically, because front end of the gun's got that little piece of metal protruding right here. So if your front sight's in a dovetail, might not work for you. FYI. But for $45, it's worth it to me to be able to adjust my sights at the range and be able to change my own night sights on Glocks, because I have most of Glocks, most of the handguns I got. So, yep. All right. Well, hope that was helpful for somebody. Have a nice day.